Stocks are going up.
Just beer stocks. Everything else goes down. Beer stocks go up. Hey, welcome to the Spinner Swallow Beer Review.
Jammer.
Shagdog.
A Jammer fan. Man in the middle.
Hey.
He said he wanted to be the lunch meat of the sandwich. Put him in the middle.
I totally said that. Shagdog's correct. I totally said that, Shagdog.
Yes. We're doing BBF, Best Bitches Forever Oriole Beer.
Best Bitches Forever.
Oh, Brookville Beer Farm, which is in, where's that? Baltimore? Somewhere around there.
Brookville, Maryland.
Brookville, Maryland.
5% ABV.
Yes, not on Beer Advocate. It's a American Pale Ale. Untapped gives it 179 and a
horrible pour.
Else. Yeah, horrible scores on beer.
Well, what's Jammer fan doing? Because I know he doesn't have this one.
Yeah, but I wanted to get something in the same spirit. You guys have a bird. I got a ram. Look at this guy. He's a little happy little ram joining your animal party. So this is from New Belgium. Their logo's on here somewhere. They kind of hide their logo because this is like a college beer. But not only is this Old Aggie, but they just reformulated it. So I have the new version of Old Aggie. Bring it on.
I think I remember you doing this before. Yeah.
So if you go on Beer Advocate, they have it as 4.7. But check this out. Let me pop this guy up here. This new one is rocking in. You guys see that? 4.2.
Oh, they lowered it.
They lowered it by a significant amount to make it more
oriented.
Yeah. Before it was like more piney and hoppy. Now it's more biscuity and like Euro hops. So they definitely changed it a little bit.
And they'll sell more of it because the college people will be buying more of it.
They don't want piney hops. College kids don't. And they lowered the price of the 12 packs by $2. It was $12.49. Now it's $10.49 a 12 pack.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Usually they don't lower it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a decent price, right, guys? All right. Anyways, let me pour mine to probably should open it.
Shagdog, I'm seeing hazy, yellow gold.
Yeah, a little cloudy, hazy.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
A fluffy head. You got a little tiny pinky head, but a little fluffy and bubbly or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it quickly dissipated though, because look at that.
Yeah, mine's still there a little bit, but
see how I hold that glass and I don't spill a drop.
Right.
That's very important.
All right, guys. Yeah, mine's going into my Big Beaver dimpled Stein glass. Yeah, so I did an aggressive pour. It started off as a 2.5 finger head, settling into a 1. It's that foamy, craggy, quick dissipating, almost like a soda on steroids kind of head. I mean, it goes pretty quick, but
it's the same that we had on ours.
Yeah, it leaves a ring though. It doesn't go all the way down. It just dissipates quick, leaves a ring. And it looks like you guys still, like Jammer, it looks like you have some lacing. Mine leaves a little lacing too, so you know it's quality malts. There's no corn, there's no rice in this, guys.
And I'm still getting lots of bubbles in the center coming up. It's just
nice.
It's like little explosions.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Flavor explosions with all the proteins and minerals, everything you could ask for right there on the top.
And the vitamins.
Yeah.
Mine has a decent amount. It's kind of hard to see on camera. Oh, yeah, right there. You guys see that coming up right there in the middle?
Yeah.
Right in the middle of that Big Beaver?
Yeah, there's a bunch of little bubbles coming up pretty quick.
Beaver.
Anybody here ever?
You missed it on the last video, Jammer, but this beaver looks pretty special. It's the slogan is "Bout got her licked," and if you look at the beaver, it looks in a particular kind of pattern.
Yeah, it does.
It's a very special beaver for our audience at home.
You'll get Shagdog excited here in a second.
I've dove in some big beavers before.
Hey, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with a little heft.
Or a beaver with a big tail. Big beaver tail.
Yeah. Slap it around. The kind that you can find easy. You're not going to get lost in that canoe.
Or the kind that slaps you around.
Getting a little too much information there, Shagdog.
What kind of smell you getting off that?
Yeah.
I'm
Jammer?
getting oranges, toffee, kind of seltzery smelling too.
My sinuses are dead thanks to COVID. I can't smell nothing.
You can't smell what?
Nothing.
Maybe that's
Hey,
why
so
you don't mind diving in.
I do smell a little orangey.
Hey, what's the ABV? Can you guys remind me of the ABV really quick? I'm just trying to take this beer in.
5%.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
No, beer
do you
tap
guys know
gives
the
it a
IBU, or do
5.25.
you have a guess? I
Oh.
mean, normally whoa, little splash action.
Don't know.
IBUs. It doesn't say here on.
Typically, for a pale ale, it'd be like 25 or 30 for that ABV, right? From what I know.
Give or take.
So what do I know?
Yeah. It's an English Indian Pale Ale, so.
Yeah. Now, Untapped just says an American Pale Ale, so who knows, right?
Well, this is coming from Total Wine and More that I got.
Where's it brewed though? Where is it actually brewed?
Brookville, Maryland.
So then it's not going to be an English IPA. It may be sort of in that style, but it's an American Pale Ale, I guess, by nature.
And it's got the oranges. It's got the kind of like toffee.
Yeah, it does look more of an English Pale Ale or
kind of
IPA.
Nice little floral scent, but
yeah.
Anyway,
go ahead and tell us about yours, there, Jammer fan, while we take a sip first.
Yeah. So the head settled pretty. Like if you look, it's pretty similar to you guys. It's that thin one on the top where at least you know it's not a crappy beer. Believe it or not, the quality of the ingredients contribute to the lacing and things like that on the beer. This is just pale and Pilsner malt. There's no adjuncts in here, which is, at least if you're drinking like a college kind of beer, it's nicer to have that. This newest version, they dialed the hops way back. New Belgium is known for having a biscuity flavor to their house yeast, which is why when you think about Fat Tire, people think of it having that biscuity flavor. So they took away the pine and they gave me an easy drinking, spritzy, biscuity flavor with a light mouthfeel, medium high carbonation, and a good look on the beer.
Shagdog.
Go ahead, Jammer. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, what do you think? Now that you've taken a sip.
Oh, this it's kind of bland actually. It's a little citrusy, or maybe a slight orange taste in there.
Citrusy orange, like it's very similar to what Jammer fan was saying. A light mouthfeel.
Yeah, this one is very low on the hops. I think. I mean,
very low on the hops. Just a slight bitter.
So I would say it's a regular pale ale, not an Indian pale ale, but
and it's missing. It's like water with. It's like they just took the malts and hops and orange or whatever else and just kind of dipped it in there, run it through. This is like the recycled. It gets water in it and all that stuff, and then they turn around. Hey, we can still use that beer. Let's throw it in the.
Yeah, and they got the Oriole on there. Oh, at least some Oriole fans might buy it. But you know what? It's like one of the bad stretches of the Orioles. You know, the Orioles have a history of having like 10 good years, 10 bad years.
Yeah. What are the team colors again? Can you remind me of the Oriole team colors?
Orange and black, white.
So I would say they spent more time on, especially looking at Shagdog's beer, they spent more time on getting this an Oriole orange color than they did actually on the flavor.
Yeah. I think mine's looking a little more orange on the camera than it really is. Well, maybe a little bit lighter.
Brewed with fresh oranges, you expect to taste, in my opinion, you taste more of an orange flavor. This is kind of like orange, a slight orange flavor with that peel, orange oil from the peel.
Yeah,
that gives you that bite. That,
and there is,
but not so harsh that it's overbearing or anything. It's just a light bite.
Yeah, and there's a little slight with that orange. There's also a little hint of orange tang in there too. It tastes like a very, very light.
Going to space.
Yeah, going to space orange.
Hold it down there, Jeff Bezos.
It's interesting that all of our beers have animals on them, and all of them have, in some way, a reference to a sports team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of like a sports team showdown: Orioles versus Rams. Who's got the better, who's got the better hooch? Yeah, who's got the better fans? Who's got the better hooch?
I would say New Belgium is going to beat on flavor, but as far as alcohol, we beat you.
Yeah.
True, but what did it cost you for that? I got these for 85 cents a can,
No, you beat me on price.
But if you're double the alcohol, so 2 cans would be $1.70, but that would be the equivalent of 8.4%.
And so it's a 6-pack of 16-ounce cans.
For how much per can?
$13.
So we're talking $3.50 a can, something like that. $3.25.
Not worth it.
No, 2 something.
But it's also 16 ounce, so we got to factor in the math. I don't know. It's almost a toss up for alcohol for the money, per can.
Let's see.
Yeah.
None of us can figure it up in our head, so let me pull out the crutch.
Yeah.
Usually I'm more of a flavor guy than alcohol content,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I like the alcohol content high, but
8 beers it equals out to be. So
like we talked about, Shagdog, the only time that alcohol really plays a factor is in the dead of winter, where it's so cold that you don't want
$1.60.
$1.62 and a half, so it's $1.63 a piece, and you got. And
since I basically have to get double of mine to beat your alcohol by volume, it's kind of a toss up.
Yeah,
because I'm 85 cents a can, so I'm like $1.70 if I double up to try to get a higher ABV.
Yeah, but then you're getting 4% more.
True.
Well, they made that college beer 4.2, so you have to drink more.
And also, I think that, like, I don't mean to sound sexist, but I think a lot of the women that are drinking these kind of light beers at these games, guys have some chicks over, they didn't like the pine and the citrus. They just wanted like a biscuity, like light, easy drinking, like lager with European hop kind of flavor,
They didn't get their white claw?
Yeah, they should have had Aggie claw.
They didn't get white claw.
Believe it or not, there's a backlash at least in my state against White Claw. The younger college chicks feel like they're basic bitches if they drink the White Claw, so they call them pumpkin spice bitches. So they're really against those pumpkin spice bitches and stuff,
Our age group, most of the women don't care what you call them; they'll drink whatever they want.
Yeah, they're probably gonna drink White Claw. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say Old Aggie's better than White Claw. It tastes like fucking beer, at least.
I don't like seltzers at all. I'd rather get pulled by my testicles by a sleigh of those horses that pull the Budweiser thing.
Yeah,
and you have.
Yes, I tried it once. Wasn't fun. That was just on a dare. I'll never do it again unless it comes to that or White Claw or any seltzers.
Well, I told you
up orange and a little tangerine now.
Oh, nice.
How did I delete that?
Why?
Because it wasn't funny.
No, it wasn't funny, but it embarrasses you, so it's funny.
Normally you see orange peel being used in IPAs and not pale ales, and there's more of a malt flavor, but you're saying it's got a really thin body. I don't know what they're doing with this beer, man. It sounds weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I expected a little more body and a little more bold, flavors.
It sounds like more body and maybe a little more carbonation would have made it feel a little more lively on the palate,
I give them the
citrus flavors.
They didn't lie. I don't know what kind of beer it really is, but they say it's a English summer ale.
And if you go by the can, like we all should, because they're telling you what they think it is. If you go with the idea that this is a summer ale, not an English IPA, just a summer ale, yeah, it could be light and refreshing and easy to drink. Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of dry, after you drink a few sips, your mouth gets dry, so you want to drink a little bit more.
There is a little, after that bigger chug I just took, a little bit of carbonation there.
Yeah, it kind of disappears, though.
Yeah,
even though I still see bubbles coming up. It just kind of disappears.
It does give a little bit of excitement to the overall flatness of it.
Yeah.
But like Shagdog, yours looks flat. I mean, it may have those bubbles that come up, but it's a lower carbonation beer, you know?
They must have really.
It's in there though. I think it's
It reminds me of what a stout looks like after you've had it in the glass for 20 minutes, right? It's just flat on the top because it's 10% ABV.
Right.
At 6.5%, this doesn't really have an excuse to look like that, you know?
Jammer, we couldn't see your beer when you held it up to the camera because it shows the Oriole picture
I know.
on it.
Yeah.
That must
well,
have
we can see it now. It's all good.
Green hue.
You're laughing at that. I thought you were laughing at the fact that I knocked the can over.
I was laughing at that actually, but
so did you guys notice that Jammer has an Oriole behind me? But did you guys see what I got behind me?
An eagle.
No, a ram.
Oh yeah, it's a ram.
I thought it was a cat with an eagle attacking it.
Nah, it's got the horns and stuff. It's yeah.
You've been watching too much of that Nature Channel there, Shagdog. I want to see when one of those animals get killed.
Well, it looks like a cat and a small little baby eagle on top of the cat. Caw.
Like a baby eagle trying to murder a cat slowly?
Yeah, trying to get it, yeah.
That's totally plausible.
Its wings are bigger than his balls are bigger than his wings, I guess, or something like that.
Balls are, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think birds have balls. They just kind of like squirt sperm on like weird things. Dude, most of the animal kingdom's fucked up. Like never Google how animals fuck because it'll fuck you up, dude.
Animal porn, man.
I heard a pig is like corkscrew like his tail.
No, and ducks are corkscrew. They cork it in, dude. They cork that shit.
Well, that's because they evolved from the female duck always running away, flying away, getting away from. So the guy evolved and he found out, hey, if I screw it in,
yeah,
she can't get
I mean,
away.
that's why they call it getting screwed. I mean, right? Like that's where it came from. I think, like duck fucking. You know, we saw what they did and we're like, yeah, that's getting screwed. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's fucking you in the ass and you got nowhere to go. It's called getting screwed.
Yeah. Me and Shagdog have experienced people in their animal porn before.
Oh, yeah.
Gross. Like the people are really into that? That's a thing?
And we caught this guy watching two turtles. The other turtles. We're saying, what are they doing? And he says, this one turtle's turning the other turtle around. And Jammer's like, oh, animal porn.
Then I called him a sick MFer.
Yeah.
As I rode off on my bike. No.
And then I sat between two turtle statues later. And I had my arms around two turtles. And then I kind of like held them apart, you know, like they're trying to get at each other. These two turtles are trying to get at each other. I'm preventing animal porn.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good allegory for America. Right now we have a retarded elephant trying to fight a retarded donkey. And it's like watching two monkeys trying to fuck a football. It's just really bad.
I really think that's an insult to anybody who's retarded.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. I think you're right. And as someone who's kind of in the middle, I don't know who I hate more right now, the Democrats or the Republicans.
Oh, I thought you were saying in the middle of being retarded for a second. I was like,
oh, yeah. I'm right in the middle. I'm kind of retarded, maybe not retarded.
Hey, you know,
sort of in the middle.
You ever see
I'm living life.
I'm
living life right now.
Dead people don't know they're dead, and the Sixth Sense. So maybe retarded people don't know they're retarded.
That's the seventh sense. Sensing people with mental disabilities. That could be a whole thing.
All right, let's go ahead and grade. And then what are you thinking there, Shagdog? I'll give it a swallow for sure because it's easy to drink.
I mean, it's got alcohol in it, and it's easy to drink, so I'll just give it a swallow for that essence. As far as the grade score, I'll give it a straight up. You know, it's not bad. I'll give it a C+.
Yeah,
I'll give it a C+ myself.
I'm giving it a C.
Just because it's easy to drink, you know, and a little bit of orange flavor. There you go. It's like
it's
orange.
Easy to drink, but would you want to drink it? That's the problem.
Well, I tell you what, if I want to get drunk and they say I got a 6-pack of this stuff, I could drink them. So,
well, I still got 4 more, so
you keep them.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to give Old Aggie there, Jammer fan?
Honestly, it's a standard beer. 79 and a swallow. It's like if you were to take a beer and just make a stamp, like this is like you're stamping in a standard beer. It's not bad. There's way worse beers.
Yeah.
Way better beers. I'm digging the biscuity kind of flavor. Is it better than the 4.7 version? I don't know. I miss those hops, but the people who drink this beer, I don't think give a shit about hops. They want to gain. This would go good with pizza, wings, burger, and I think mozzarella sticks with extra mozzarella Dunkin' or extra marinara sauce would be perfect with this beer.
Yeah, because they're always skimpy with the marinara sauce.
Yeah, extra marinara with this beer would be bomb. I'd probably give it like a 99 in that situation, but I don't have any.
Sprinkle of Parmesan over the mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. This would go good with that because there's none of those hop flavors that are disturbing the palate. This just tastes like beer.
Yeah, that me and Shagdog predicted how many years ago when this whole movement of IPAs, we predicted that eventually people would get fed up with the IPA. Now, granted, it's still very strong right now.
Yeah,
but there is some breaking in it. Because you got that, like you're saying, the college students don't want that harsh IPA. You know, what I've been telling Shagdog on some of the beers that we've done
for years
that are craft beers, I've been noticing some of them having like a light taste of corn.
Yeah.
And that bothers me because they are selling that as a premium beer, a craft beer. You know, and then they put that adjunct in there.
Jammer's like tasting it.
It's like they're cheaping it down, and then they're selling it for that craft price.
I think you should call these companies and find out this real scoop. Are you guys putting adjunct in your beer? And then tell me the truth.
If they told me the truth, yeah.
Yeah, I want the truth. And they say you can't handle the truth. No, really, I can. I drink all styles of beer. I can handle it.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
What's Old Aggie's $4.99 a 6-pack. You have to buy 2 6-packs to get that price, but
Hey, what's the other beer called that's over here in North Carolina State?
Beer?
No, they got the same brand, but they call it.
So they have a brewery in North Carolina, right?
I guess, yeah.
Remember we talked about this? So
yeah,
there's only two college beers that New Belgium makes. One's in Fort Collins off the Aggies, and the other one is whatever the North Carolina college football team is.
That's the Wolf Pack, but they call the beer something else.
If South Carolina is Gamecock, then I hate to find out what North Carolina is.
It's North Carolina State is the Wolf Pack.
The brewery's in Asheville, North Carolina, so it's whatever the North Carolina State mascot is. They have a beer that's named similarly.
Yeah, it's named after the name of the so it's a wolf, the Wolf Pack. But I don't know.
The Aggies are.
You ever been to a Cyclops party?
Yeah, it was a sausage fest.
College football.
Yeah, I poked her in the eye, and then we had a party.
It's Old Tuffy. I found it.
Old Tuffy. Yeah.
Old Aggie. Is Old Aggie. So Old Tuffy's the same recipe. So you guys might be able to get access to that as closer to you.
I'll look for it. I don't know because South Carolina is a little bit behind the times, I think, or they don't get beers from other states because all I see is a lot of South Carolina beers.
Yeah, they were getting their advancing great strides into the future. Then Shagdog moved there, and they just kind of reverted back.
You guys are killing me. I didn't want to say it, like that. Silence is killing me. But yeah, Old Tuffy kind of reminds me. It almost sounds like Old Tushy. But you guys should try it out. You guys should get. What's Tuffy? What kind of animal is he? I didn't see what.
Well, who is Tuffy? They have a wolf. It's a wolf pack. Is the name of their.
It's
North Carolina State Wolf Pack. So it's a wolf type costume.
Oh, come on. It can't be a wolf.
Yeah, his name. He must be
What's a Tuffy?
Well, Shagdog, you have all these computer miracles. Get the Old Tuffy logo up on the screen for the people at home.
My computer is like far away from me. So
like this is the Old Aggie.
A Tuffy is disinfectant wipes.
Okay. Old Tuffy.
That's what it says here.
Oh, I like it better than yours, actually. Oh my god, it looks great. Let me pull up a picture of it.
Yeah, can you
Share.
you just throw it up on yours? Can you?
The Urban Dictionary says a toughie is a Caucasian male with a.
Oh, I like it. That looks like more like a wombat to me, or like something like that. But
Yeah, I can't zoom in, but
or a badger. Yeah, but I like it. Like it's
Caucasian male with a completely shaved
Oh, there we
head to
go.
the
That's
point
pretty
of
zoomed
fresh
in. Yeah.
baldness. Usually considers an important force who should not be reckoned with.
there it is. Very Ravikant. Old Tuffy. I like those
So
colors.
so
What
they
the hell
obviously
is
haven't
that?
updated this page either because it's 4.2 now, but this has the 4.7 just like the old Aggie does. So yeah. And
What the hell?
I'll look for that.
Old
Looks good.
Aggie is 84 and this is or 83 and this is 84. Technically it's a tiny bit high. I guarantee you it's the same recipe though because they admitted that. But yeah, it's the only way you guys could try this beer without me having to like mail it to you. And you're in South Carolina, dude. Just take the drive north, man. Go pick up some Tuffy. Go put some Tuffy in your Duffy, dude.
I gotta get a car to go that far.
Ah, Rhyme Master Shagdog firing back.
That's right.
Car
Yeah.
to go that far.
Tuffy the Wolf is the official live mascot of North Carolina State football team. Fans can see him prowling the sideline during the games and can have their pictures taken with him at various events. Also, he's not really a wolf.
Yeah. The old Aggie can be seen harassing various people on the sidelines, trying to get them high because it's Colorado.
Here, take this joint.
Yeah. Take the joint. Take the joint.
That's a ram. I thought it was a sheep anyhow. It was pretty good.
Take this joint. I like it's like a you have a I didn't even realize you had like a Walter White Shagdog over there. That's pretty cool. Look at him. No, it's like a actually that really how did you get the face so close? Does Shagdog just have like a bloated generic face or something? You got it. It's like you nailed it.
This is the best he ever looked.
No, like, is that a real thing? Like, is that like a picture or is that a real
That's
mannequin?
a picture that I printed out and blew up and printed it out.
Okay, because it looks,
And then I cut it out and slapped it on cardboard and cut the cardboard out.
Yeah, don't you have a ball back there or something too?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks, I mean, it looks 3D.
Yeah.
Well, because I got glasses on him and I got his mustache on him.
Okay. Well, it's messing with me, man. On my camera, it looks 3D. It looks nuts.
Is that my extra mustache that I'm missing?
That's the mustache I tried to get you to wear several times, and you kept saying, "No, I'm not wearing that. I would look like Freddie Mercury."
I bought 2 of these and I missed one, so I thought maybe it was that one.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with those videos because I don't know if it was the camera, my computer, or what, but it's messed up the frame rate and it keeps going fast and slow, and it's causing the syncing of the voice to the sound. Picture.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's your internet.
All I know though, Jammer, is you have an amazing video production ability. I mean, being able to make that doll and all the stuff you've done over the years, like, man,
calm down, Jared.
You missed your calling. You should have been in Hollywood, dude.
Hey, he went to computer classes, 2 different colleges, and here he is.
2 different colleges.
Here he is making Shagdog dolls.
He went to
wasting his life.
Oh, and you know what? He's got mittens.
It looks like it's made of cheese. It looks like it has cheese hands.
You know what's inside them? It's just a bunch of plastic bags, grocery bags.
So just like the real Shagdog, he's dead inside?
Yeah.
But what he doesn't tell you is he takes that to bed with him every night.
I take him and I put him at the foot of the bed.
It's like those cuddle pillows. You could print that. You could if I could see if like that Shagdog doll was like a Cabbage Patch doll where he's all like made of,
What is that?
That's just for the hat to sit on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I was wondering how you got the hat on there. You're a
Genius.
genius of video production, my friend.
Yeah, I think you should
thank
get
you,
one
sir.
of Jammer fan too and put him on the other side.
Yeah, I could take a picture and put it right there. Boy, a big setup. And whenever I do my own beers, and nobody's
Here you go.
on.
Use this one, cheese, motherfuckers.
It'd be just like this. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. You can use my beautiful likeness for anything you guys
You
need
know,
for your show.
you know what's crazy is, and what's really good is that Shagdog has been taking over most of the stuff with YouTube and been doing that stuff, which is I think is great because I haven't had the ability to do it, and all that stuff. However, when I ran into the problem with the videos that I recently did, and I don't understand why I haven't spent enough time trying to figure out what the problem is. But I turned around and said, you know what? Heck with this. I've been wanting to put the old videos up. I'm going to put them on Facebook. So
I saw I saw that Daily Motion one that you linked me to.
Yeah, if you go to the My True Review page or Jammer,
he probably doesn't know about it. Here, I'll give him the link.
Yeah, you'll see that I've posted several videos.
Nobody knows about that link.
Classic videos.
Yeah.
And I plan on putting the Christmas ones up on there.
Oh, dude, I love the Christmas ones. Those are so good, dude.
Yeah, we're going right into that season, so I want to.
Those are like my favorite. Like, if I had to go back and choose like my favorite seasonal reviews, those are the best, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when we do the Christmas reviews, we were always excited to do them.
And you always had the backgrounds and the Christmas music going. I know some of it may be copy. They have all that stupid copyright bot bullshit that, like, screws old videos that you guys just have like Bing Crosby in the background and they're trying to demonetize you or take your shit down because of a little section.
But
hey, I like that one, Jammer. You got Ithaca Nut Brown, and we got that little thing I used to have, and we put the piece of paper on it and said, "Click here for something really scary," which, of course, you can't
click here for hot women.
Yeah.
I just imagine how many people probably started clicking on that spot and it didn't take them anywhere.
All I know is that you guys need to do a Christmas spectacular this year because we could all, with Biden president, we could all be nuked and die soon. So you guys need to do one last fucking hurrah before we all turn into melted concrete. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Or you guys can do it. I'll just be watching.
It's it was terrible. All the stuff that's going on right now. So,
yeah,
we need to have something to look forward to. Oh yeah, Florida's. We traded it off in sunshine.
Yeah,
they're Florida's phrase for everything. It said, yeah, it sounds like, but the cost of living is lower, and we make it up in sunshine.
Yeah, sunshine doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah, it's sunshine, but I'm going to be at work all the time, and I'm not going to be able to be out in the sunshine.
You can't have any of the sunshine. Yeah.
What? Social marketing?
No, the part you were talking about where people like realize more important things, blah blah blah.
Yeah, well, you did that a few times.
That's right.
I'm quitting.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
He turns around, quits a job, and walks out.
Them.
And then he turns around and goes, "Hey, can you hire me back?"
Not this time, though.
And then he turned around and said, "You know what?
No.
I've had enough. I'm out of here."
I didn't crawl back to them, though, Jammer.
You didn't crawl back.
I got talked to going back by my ex. I didn't want to go back to that place.
No. But what I'm saying is they took
I did crawl. I did crawl back to the juice plant at that time because I got fired and I was in a rut at that point. Just bought a new house or whatever, and so I went crawling back to the juice plant. I didn't think I would get hired anyhow because my old boss. I walked out on him too a couple of years prior. So he gave my job interview. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not getting this job." And he's like, "You want your old job back?" I was like, "Not really," because that's why I quit because they combined it with some other position. I said, "You got anything else?" And he's like, "Well, we got dry ingredients." I said, "I'll take that. That's a lot less stress."
Yeah, the Old Aggie, a little ram in your gullet.
And if you're in the North Carolina region, that's actually Old Tuffy.
Get some Old Tushy. Go get that Tushy.
Yeah. And also they have Old Chubby in North Carolina, so they got some Chubs and some Tufts.
I got an Old Chub in the fridge right now.
Yeah, I'm looking for some of those. I like the Old Chubby.
Yeah. You like to have a Chubby.
But you remember when we first had that beer, we were at the old Dunderbox, and they ran out of Hackershore, and the guy said, well, I got this Scottish ale. It's called Old Chub. And we're like, oh, okay. So we drank it, thinking it's a real
from
Scottish
Oscar
ale.
Blues. Oscar 8% alcohol.
Yeah, we thought the way he talked, he said a Scottish ale. Thinking
it was like from Scotland. Yeah. Like he made it sound like it's.
And then when we
not
found
from
out it
Colorado.
Yeah.
But
it's a fucking beer.
It is a good one, though. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was a good replacement for the Hackershore.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see.
Have you ever tried Hackashore's Oktoberfest, Jammer fan?
I tried last year's because at my local bottle shop they had 12 packs for $8.99, but it was from last year and they were trying to clear it out. So I bought one. So I had a really old Hackershore Oktoberfest, but even then, dude, it wasn't that bad for what it was.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, on tap, it's really good.
Yeah, it's the best.
I would like to try it fresh on tap. I think it would be more representative of the style for sure.
It's the best Oktoberfest this side of the Rhine.
Look at this guy or this guy. Look at these guys here. All right.
Although I will say, when I was in Germany for the last year Oktoberfest was celebrated, I can say that.
Nice, yeah, because it's the apocalypse.
We closed it down.
Close that shit down.
I had the Lowenbrau, Marzen Oktoberfest
pretty good,
beer.
Decent.
And let me tell you, I drank those like they were going out of style. Yeah. And the great thing about that beer, the Hackashore and the Lowenbrau and the Paulaner that I had over there on tap, all of them. The great thing about it is I had copious amounts of this stuff and woke up the next day. I did not have a hangover. So
Jammer.
That tells you the quality of the beer right there.
Hey,
honestly, I never. Yeah, go ahead, Chad. Go.
Your Oktoberfest trip, where when you stopped by here on your way back from Virginia, dropped me off some beer, and we were talking about we're telling stories here, and your Oktoberfest thing, we had the girl was doing this, and you're like next to her, and I started telling that, you gave me a look like your mother doesn't know about that picture or something.
Well, she knows about that picture.
Oh, okay, because you gave me a look like, oh my God, why are you saying this? But
I tell you the story that's the worst. I turned around and I was I drank and drank and drank that time, and then we got back from after traveling on the train and getting off the train, wanting to use the bathroom, and then getting back on the train before it took off, and not being able to use the bathroom. I finally was able to use the bathroom along the way, but getting back to the hotel, going to the bar in the hotel, drinking more, at this time liquor, and going into the hotel room. I was sharing a room with my dad, and I came in. I said, "Okay, I'm putting everything up." I go in there. I turned on the shower. I turned it on, got it nice, get the hot water going, and I turned around and laid down on the bed for a second. I was out like a light. That shower ran the rest of the night. All night long. My dad got up the next morning and he started going, "You left the shower on all night." The steam was just everywhere.
Jesus.
It was funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry, Dad.
They probably got the hotel got their water bill that month. They're like, holy shit, we're paying $100 more than we did the month before. What's up? That's probably nothing big to them, but all right. Well, thanks for watching this Bitter Swallow Beer Review. Jammer fan likes to take off before the end and closeout.
Yeah, he likes to get a head start so he can jump in quick.
All right, Joe Biden.
Let's go, Brandon.
But I am Shagdog,
I'm Jammer.
and we'll see you on the next one.
Yes, sir. Take care.